welcome everybody to class 1 of my 4-week Qigong class. I hope you can hear me okay. It is a little bit more windy out than usual and it's absolutely gorgeous out. So I'm going to come back and rewatch this video like a month from now because I'm barefoot and it's going to be like 80 degrees today. So all right, so whether or not you are inside your house or outside like me, just make sure that you're in a comfortable place. I have a very springy kitten that likes to join me in these classes outside. But you know, do what you can where you're at, wherever that is. If you're inside and you need some balance, grab a chair. If you're outside, grab a chair if you're gonna need some balance or help with that. But just be wherever you are. If you're comfortable with shoes on, leave them on. If you're comfortable without, take them off. All right, so we're gonna begin. So we're gonna take some time here to start with rubbing the hands like so. Just generating that yummy chi, getting some heat going in the body. I love this warm weather, but it kind of messes with my sinuses a little bit. So my balance might be a little off today. So just keep going with that. Generating heat. Wonderful. All right, take some time to kind of like shake out those arms, and you can even bring the hands, palms facing each other so that you can feel that heat. You can feel the energy happening between the palms. Awesome. All right, let's begin with a little turn twist here. I'm going to back up so you guys can see me. Bringing the hands either into a light fist or you can even just leave them open. We're going to start by twisting right to left. So try to keep your hips as stationary as you can as you twist right to left, looking over the shoulder as you knock on the kidneys. Taking deep breaths. Good. You can leave the head just facing forward, or you can actually bring it with you in the turn. So I'm turning over left and right. Good. And that just kind of brings the cervical spine with it as well. Big deep breaths. So this is knocking on the kidneys, the doors of life, and it's also knocking on the abdomen, waking up that digestive system if you're doing it in the morning or in the afternoon is okay too. Deep breaths. Good. Notice my hips are stationary. Maybe I already said that. All right, good. Slowly let the arms unwind. Come back to center. So now we're gonna do another shoulder opener here. And we're gonna add a slight bounce with it. So you're gonna soften the knees, right shoulder comes over left, or right hand comes over left shoulder, left hand comes around the belly, okay? Notice how, and I kind of at the same time shifted to the left, okay? Now we're gonna shift over to the right and switch. If your arms are opposite, don't worry about it. It's fine. What this does is really help to stretch the shoulder, obviously in the tapping of the abdomen. We are getting into spleen and stomach. The nice little bounce here, get your lymphatic system moving. And we have meridians. If you've ever had acupuncture done, we have meridians on our shoulders. So this helps to wake those meridians up while stretching at the same time. Good, keep bouncing. Big deep breaths. Wake yourself up. 2 more, 1 and 2. Beautiful, come back to center. Let's bring the energy down. We're bringing heaven down to earth. Bring the sky down. Reach, pull it down, center line of the body. Again, reach, center line. Good, one more time. And bring it down. Awesome. We're gonna do 5 little, maybe 6. This is a great way to release stress, for lack of better words, okay? It gets energy moving, and it also generates bone marrow anytime that you knock your heels, but it also is just amazing at getting rid of stress. So I'm gonna turn to this side so that you can see me, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale, we're gonna raise the arms overhead, and we're gonna come onto the balls of the feet, okay? So you're gonna lift up, come onto the balls of the feet, and then you're gonna exhale, bring it down, okay? Inhale, come up, and exhale down. Really knocking those heels. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, inhale, exhale, out through the mouth. Inhale, exhale, one more. Inhale, woo, exhale. Good, just lost it there. Inhale, bring the sky down. We're gonna bring the hands onto the low back and we're gonna do hip circles, getting into those hip joints. I'm in love with this weather today, you guys. Like, I feel like if I could drink it, I would. It's just, I can see the trees changing color. I have a beautiful tree behind me. You can't really see it in this video, but, and then the warmth, it's just, oh, such a gift. I really do feel like it's a gift. Let's go the opposite direction with our hip circles. If you do nothing else throughout your day, if you have no time for anything else, you do these hip circles. Great for digestion and just the hips in general, especially if you're doing a lot of sitting. All right, let's bring it back to center. Soften the knees, bring your hands above the kneecap, and we're gonna circle round. I'm going counterclockwise right now. It's okay if you go clockwise, it's fine, because we're gonna go in both directions. Warming up those knees. Other way. Still breathing deep. So I'm planning to do these classes outside no matter what. So we'll see what the next 4 weeks look like. All right, come back to center. Pull the sky down. Bring it down. Gosh, I needed that. Just that release, right? Inhale. It's been a week. Exhale down. Awesome. So now we're gonna start a little spinal wave, and I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push the hips forward, and we're gonna allow the spine to kind of undulate up, and you're pulling your shoulders forward last, okay? So don't overthink this, it's easy to do. Sorry for the noise, I live in a neighborhood. So hips forward and up, forward and up, right? Forward and up, keep it going. Forward and up, forward and up. Good, keep going. Forward, up, 3 more. Waking up that spine. Maybe make these last 2 a little bit more exaggerated. Beautiful. All right, let's bring down the sky. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna miss my bare feet on the earth. It's such an anchor for me. Okay. Now we are gonna do a nice little balance movement, if you will. So we're gonna start with our hands here. If you need to grab a chair and have it close by, please do. We are going to do left and right. So you may have to kind of maybe move close to the wall if you're inside and have a chair on the other side. Okay, so hands here at the lower dantian would be chakra 1 and 2 if you're familiar with yoga. So we're here, right? Knees are soft, shoulders relaxed. We're gonna shift the weight over to the right foot. And as we gain that balance on the right, we're lifting left. As the left hand pulls down, right hand pulls up. Then we're going to gently move back to center. And we're going to shift to the left. As the left arm pulls up, right hand pulls down as right knee comes up. Let's shift it over. Right hand comes up, left knee comes up, left hand pushes down. And center. And over to the left. So just know that the leg that you're balancing on is the arm that goes up. If you're like, what the heck are we doing here? I've lost it. Good. And shift. Balance is so important. It's key to life, really, if you think about it. In every way, shape, and form. Do this just a couple more times. If you're outside, take your eyes off the camera if you can and just look around. If you're inside, do the same. I love the inside of my house. I mean, I see things that need cleaned all the time, but you know, or fixed. But I love it. Good, let's do one more over here to the left. So we're balancing left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Awesome. I'm gonna try to step back even more. I feel like you need to see more of me. All right, let's bring down the sky. Bring it down. Good. One more. All right. Now we're gonna do a nice little flow exercise. We've got this one and one more. So we're gonna start here. Again, these are soft. We're gonna be here at the chest, the palms facing down. My kitty might make an appearance here. His name is Milo. We're gonna inhale and we're gonna push those hands forward. I'm gonna stand sideways. So we're gonna push those hands gently forward, like we're skimming the top of water. Okay, so let's say we're chest deep in some beautiful, pristine lake. Pristine lake. And we're just taking our hands and running over the top of this crystal water. You can feel the water, can you? Come back to center. Push it bring it in towards the chest. Bring it with palms facing forward and then push it. Cat's making crazy noises. Push forward. Open it up. Really open through the chest. Push it forward. Are funny. Good, and push. Breathe it in. And bring it in. Let's do two more. Push it forward. And out. I'm going to stand to the side for this last one. Push it forward. Open it up. Pull down the sky. Let's do it again. I feel like there's been a lot going on in the world lately. I want to breathe in peace and release what no longer serves. Beautiful. I'm going to do one little movement / stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale the arms overhead. And then we're gonna exhale, let those hands come to the neck. Okay, we're at the nape of the neck. So we're gonna kind of pull the hands down on either side of the neck. Let those hands come down the side body. We're gonna come to the low back, and then we are going to travel down the back of the legs all the way to the ankles. I know you guys can't probably see me that low. Then we're gonna inhale, travel the legs up. Wrap those hands back around the small of the back. Push those hips forward as you look up towards the sky and come back to center a couple more times. Inhale up. Exhale, find that neck. Pull it forward. You can even kind of really gently, but pull those muscles forward, right? Come all the way down to the low back. Travel down the back of the thighs. Travel up the front of the thighs. Inhaling. Wrap those hands around the kidneys. Push those hips forward into a back bend. Good. Come back to center. Let's do this again. Inhale up. Exhale to the neck. To the back of the legs. Let your head relax. Travel up the legs. Come to the low back and push forward. Look up. Good. Let's do this 2 more times. That feels yum. Inhale. Exhale the neck. Wrap it around. Bring it down. Bring it up the front of the legs. Wrap it around. Push it forward. And center. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it around and down. Bring it up the front. Wrap it around and push it forward. Beautiful. Let's bring down the sky. Hopefully you feel just more awake, more alive, stretched out and ready to take on this beautiful day. I'm going to a fruit farm. I'm going to bring our 8-year-old with me, of course. Just enjoy this gorgeous afternoon. I'd really like to center ourselves with just a quick couple-minute meditation. So I'm going to invite you to bring your hands to face the earth. We want to try to really anchor this energy deep, okay, before we move on with the rest of our day. So we're going to soften the knees, bottoms of the feet connected to the earth, crown of the head connected to the heavens. I just want you to allow the energy to flow freely in the body as you've opened up all these meridians and allowed your body to flow and breathe. Softening your gaze towards the earth, or you can close them if you feel comfortable. If you really feel called to sit down on the earth, please sit down or lay down even. Most Qigong meditations are done standing, but you can do it however you want. Just turning your awareness inward. Feeling the breeze move through your hair and on your skin if you're outside. If you're inside, just feel your surroundings. Energy from the earth move up and tickle the bottoms of your palms. You may feel your body sway a little bit, front to back, left to right. That's okay. Go with it. Just don't sway too much. invite you to imagine that you are walking in a woods. Gorgeous day. Sun is shining. Breeze is warm, just like today. You can feel the leaves or hear the leaves falling and crunching underneath your feet. You come upon a clearing in the woods, an open area, and you notice that this open area is actually surrounded by a grove of trees. A grove of trees is a circular area where the trees make up the actual circle. There's nothing in the middle of the circle but grass and some leaves. And you feel very pulled and drawn to stepping into the middle of that circle. Feeling very safe, you move forward into that circle, and the limbs of the trees begin to form a canopy almost as they stretch their limbs to shade you from the sun. You notice how you feel kind of tired from your hike. And you notice the extra care the trees have taken to make you more comfortable. So you decide to sit down in the center of the grove. Perhaps even lie down. And as you do so, the earth underneath of you just feels so comfortable. The grass is so soft. And the trees are providing just enough shade that you can feel the warmth of the sun, but it's not hot. And you're just surrounded by this feeling of calm and support and love. And all of the running and all of the noise of the earth or the world around you begins to fall away. And here in this grove of trees, you are fully protected, fully loved. And you can finally slow down. Be in this moment for just a few seconds. Taking a deep breath in. Bringing awareness back to your body. Staying in that grove. You don't have to leave it mentally. Stay. Stay in it. But bringing awareness back to this present moment. Taking a deep breath. Exhaling it out. I do these meditations, my cats always come closer. We have 2 outdoor cats now. I want to thank you very much for joining me today, and I want to thank you for your patience as I record these videos. And you can look for video number 2. And I'm going to offer just that may the balance be restored in the world and within us. And so it is. Thank you for practicing with me today. Go enjoy this gorgeous weather.